So Maria, maybe you can tell us a little bit about the particular um, experiences and inspirations that you had with this new group of paintings that are in exhibit here at the gallery today.
Well, a lot of the newest experiences have been in Bretagne, in Brittany, because I never painted. Well, I have, but it was the weather is different. The like we talked about, the tide goes up and down. It can be really misty. The colors are a little subduer than over here in the Luberon. So that was a great experience, and I think I learned a lot, and I could continue to learn a lot because it takes a few years to grasp the different feelings and colors and atmosphere. It's totally different over there, but
Right.
but it's quite rewarding, except
Mhm.
for the tide, which is a problem.
So so Brittany, you decided to go, obviously for those on the call, Brittany is that region of France that kind of sticks out on the upper left corner. So the west northwestern part of France. It's quite a big region, a lot of fishermen, oysters, like Maria said, the tide, big differential of the tide. And so why did you decide to investigate Brittany and start painting there?
Well, the main reason really is the weather. It gets a little too hot here in Provence in the summers. For a couple of months, it's just very difficult to paint outdoors.
Mhm.
And over there, the weather doesn't change much. And in the summer, it's quite pleasant.
Mhm.
The ocean is cold, but for painting is perfect. And we are where we stay is a quiet place because there is a lot of tourism to who discover Bretagne for other reasons, biking, walking, whatever. And but where I am, I have the freedom of walking with my easel, walking very close to paint the ocean and the tides and the different clouds, especially beautiful clouds in Bretagne. So that's been rewarding, and I will do it again this year.
Someone's in the waiting room. Okay.
I will continue to investigate Bretagne in
Right.
August.
So this past summer you went in August, like you said, which is when it's most hot in Provence.
Yes,
And I believe you were in a region of Bretagne called the Gulf of Morbihan.
yes,
It's a
the Gulf of
very
Morbihan.
large gulf, and a lot of famous sailors come from there. It's a big sailing community, and
Yeah.
so I think in a lot of those paintings that you completed there, we see the sailboats in the bay.
Yes, the sailboats are very interesting. I would like to study them more. Probably I'll have to stay longer than a month to study the sailboats because they come and go really fast. So it's not like they're modeling for you. So
Uh-huh.
you have to constantly maybe sketch them, look at them, photograph them, and then start adding them in paintings.
Uh-huh.
But they're beautiful though. They're amazing. They're colorful, and they come up and down, and it's beautiful to see. I never thought I would like sailboats so much.
Hmm. So we have a couple of other people on the Zoom. If you guys have questions, please feel free to ask Maria a question you may have. She can hear you.
Thank you.
But I, but I cannot see them. Huh? I cannot see the people asking the question.
Uh, you should be able to adjust that on your screen, but I see Alan and who else is on the call?
I'm sorry, for some reason my name isn't on there, but my name is Robin Clooney.
Okay, welcome, Robin.
Thank you.
So, so Maria, are there any particular challenges you can tell us about that you encountered with this last group of paintings?
Well, the weather is being changing. This year, the weather has been strange. It goes up and down. You never know. Mostly, it used to be very steady, and I knew what to expect. This year, I had times where I was surprised by the weather that I never expected. So that's why I like Britannia too, because the weather was pretty settled. You knew what was going to happen pretty much.
Mhm.
And like I said, it was surprising the tides. You're painting a boat on the water, and then half an hour later you look around and there's only sand. So
Uh-huh.
some of the paintings I started in the water, and then the boat ended up in the sand. And at first I will leave and I will be frustrated. And then I ended up painting the boat on the sand.
We're doing a
Transforming the
we're doing a Q&A live with the artist in her studio in Provence. Yeah, so if the audience wanted to ask her questions, and there's a couple people on Zoom, usually she would be here, but she wasn't. She decided not to do the trip this year. So
Challenging.
yeah. And then the paintings you have behind you are some of the pieces that you've completed there in Provence and in your studio, right?
Well, the doorway is that's the doorway of Jean Leris, the sculptor, right? Yes. The doorway on my left, and that will be on your right.
Yeah.
Behind you. That's a friend that has a beautiful courtyard, and I have painted his wall, his doorway, his garden. In fact, the invitation piece this year is his garden.
Okay.
And so I completed that in his yard. He left me the key because he travels sometimes, and I can keep the key, and I can walk into his yard and paint the doorway. It's a lovely place to paint, and it's an old house. And then in the studio I finish touches, but mostly it's on location. And then the flowers, I paint a lot of flowers. I like flowers. You can see behind me lots of flowers.
Yeah.
And there is a door behind me too, but you cannot see it so well. Huh? You can
A
barely
little
see
bit. A
a
little bit.
little bit. Yeah, it's like for me to see the ones behind you, it's not very clear. But anyway.
So how do you choose the location where you're going to paint that day, and or the subject? What are you wake up in the morning and you
The
decide you want to
subject, yeah, well, depends on the structure. The weather influences a lot, of course. When I paint a doorway, it has to be the right time of the day so that the door has light and shadow. When I do my flowers, I have more control. I mean, the studio, I control the light, I control the ambience, I control the weather. So it's fun it's very nice to paint in the studio. Maybe Humberto is telling me what to say. Why don't you come and talk to them, Humberto?
my dad is in the background telling my mom what to say. How are you?
He's the master behind the.
It's not one shot. You have to go back several times.
There's
People.
a nice group of people here in the gallery. Everyone is enjoying looking at the paintings. It's not raining, which is great.
I know we're lucky, huh? That it's not raining for the gallery. I mean,
And so now it's the fall and it's getting a little cold out. So now you paint indoors mostly, right?
I have to paint indoors. The fall went really fast this year. The colors were here maybe a week. I mean, I hardly had time to enjoy them. And they faded very fast. The colors are now very muted. It's cold. It's beautiful landscape, but it's difficult to stand in the cold weather. So I don't want to do that. And it's great to stay in the studio. And I have my model once a week. She comes from far away. It's an hour and a half for her to come here. But I get to do her, and I keep doing the drawing in the drawing group. I go to a drawing group where freelance. And I like doing apples. I do apples constantly. And I particularly don't like apples to eat, but I like to paint them.
Now,
Yeah, this is one of the Umberto's showing the last figure I worked in, but you can barely see it. It's a nice one. It's a big one. Well,
yeah,
yeah,
beautiful figure standing. So that's your model in Provence.
yeah. That's Nelly.
Uh-huh.
Her name, Nelly. I done many paintings of her, but that's one I like. Most of the other ones are reclinings. So I started doing more standing, more sitting. I love reclinings, but I was doing only reclinings, and I decided to give it to have more challenge and doing other positions. For some reason, I like reclinings. I don't know why.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And have you done any experimentation with your texture in this last year or?
Lots, lots. My last pieces, unfortunately, it's hard to see that, but I paint. I start with a base, and then I erase it, and then I start again, erase again, and then it becomes like silk, and then I put more and more paint and more paint, and then I add my palette knife with really bold colors only, and I think I've done some really. I wish I could show him really nice ones doing that. Very, very nice. I tried doing that in Bretagne also. But outdoors, it gets more difficult. So I did a little bit and then I worked them up in the studio more. But the more I work on just the still lifes, the more I discover all the things you can do with texture, manipulating, the media and the colors. Um, and since now I really think I know a lot about color. I don't want to say I'm expert. We never learn enough, but I think I'm good enough to where I have to reach another level where there is more color and texture and less definition of the subject.
Right.
Not completely abstract, but I don't know. But I'm still looking into it. I haven't reached that point. But the more I do, the more I find, and
So,
it may take me another 90 years. So I may not.
you can do it. So, it's convenient to categorize an artist's style within the movements that have existed over time. So, a lot of people would see your work and they would say it's impressionism, or, it's a contemporary impressionism with impasto, which is a term that's been coined to explain really thick texture on the canvas, right? With oil
Yes,
that you
yes,
can only achieve with oil. Um,
yes.
how do you feel about being, categorized, and how would you describe your style if you were to put it within the art historical context?
Well, it is figurative because you can see the images; they're real, but it's not realistic totally because I don't go into deep details like Vermeer or even some contemporary artists. Um, I think more about light, dark, texture. I could be called an expressionist, uh, a modern expressionist, pretty much, because it's not total impression and it's not total expression. Um, it's not complete realism. I think it's my own style. Personally, I think is my structure is unique in my own way. Um, I don't see anybody wanting to imitate one of my pieces, and if they did, it wouldn't be easy because I change it. I change them so much, and I scrape so much lately. So especially I don't know how anybody can find the colors that I use. So you see, my palette is particular. I wish I had it up. I had the paints, the colors I use today, for example. But I cleaned the palette.
Yeah, you're an organized artist. Oh, okay.
Well, yeah.
We have a question from the people on Zoom. Frank raised his hand. Frank, go
Yes,
ahead.
yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, wanted to ask Maria, how does she choose which landscape or element of nature to paint every day? How would you decide where you're going to paint?
Well, depends on the color of the time of the year and um, the composition. They has to have an entrance and side. The sky is very important. I wouldn't paint if it's a polluted sky or yellowish sky. I like to paint skies that are clean and clear, that have clouds. Without a good sky, a landscape is useless, really, unless you're doing a close-up. But so the light influences a lot, and I have to know my environment too. I walk around a lot. I look when we're driving places. I'm looking a lot, and I find things, and then I think, okay, I'll come back here and do this, and such a time of the day, depending of the light. Yeah,
Okay.
and you have to know the area. I mean, you arrive in an area and you're lost for a while. You have to investigate and get to know it before you can tackle a particular landscape.
Right.
Yeah,
Perfect. Thank you.
sure.
Yeah, because some artists will pick a location and then it might be difficult to stay there the whole time, or it's not convenient, so they'll photograph it and they'll go back to their studio and then paint from a photograph. But you really feel the importance of being on location and capturing that moment, right?
Yes, for me, it's important to go back several times. If I can, 2, 3 times is perfect. If I can only go back one time for some reason because I won't be there any longer, then I do work in the studio from memory. But only if I have done a lot of paintings in that area and I know the area, so I can, in my studio, I can use my memory and change a little maybe. But to do, I don't like doing from photograph. No, I avoid it. Photographs, I use photographs mostly for architectural details. For example, if I'm doing a building and I don't know the style of a window or a door, then the photograph helps me with the style. If I want to be very clear, very realistic. But less and less I do that because I'd rather invent or go back to the place. Not use a two-dimensional thing to do something three-dimensional. It doesn't make sense to me. But depends. Everybody's different, of course.
Right.
Every artist has a way, technique.
So obviously all the paintings that are in this particular group on exhibit here at the gallery are on the Pacific Edge Gallery website for viewing as well. But as I look around and I look at all the paintings here hanging, is there a particular exciting discovery that you made with this group? Is there anything that was inspiring for you that you are excited to do again?
Well, right now, when I think of the near future, probably Britannia is the most interesting discovery. Like I said, because the light is so different, the landscape is so different. Here in the studio, pretty much like I said before, also I'm just discovering more texture and mixing more grays and different colors. So that's now this group is a mixture because there is a still lives, there is a little bit of buildings, there is a lot of Britannia, I think, right? So
Come on in and say hello. Do you have any questions you would like to ask Maria?
Yes, we all want to go live in your town, Maria. I was just talking with Linda, the lady who was just here who said she knew you
yes,
from long ago. She
yeah.
so much wants to move to your little town. And I can't tell
Well, Luan, I have to tell you, our little town is in the middle of nowhere.
that sounds great to me.
It's very pretty, but it's right now there's nothing here. At 10 o'clock at night, they turn off all the street lights, which we don't have.
Oh, you must
I
sleep
love that.
well.
I love that because I love pitch dark. I love pitch dark.
Yeah.
You can see all the stars if you go out at midnight.
Oh,
It's just so clear.
I
And
would love that.
and you find some wild boars. We found one the other night. We went to the nearest town for a drink, and a gigantic wild boar just crossed.
Oh my gosh.
Luckily, we were going slow because there is no lights on the road, so you have to go slow because they cross the road and they're big.
Wow. Oh yeah, are they?
They're big. They're big and ugly,
Oh
but
my
they're cute.
gosh.
And
Are they
yeah,
dangerous? Are they
only if you cross their path with their babies. If they're otherwise
Oh sure.
they are as scared of you as you are of them. I mean,
They don't care about you.
they don't care. No, they.
Oh gosh.
But the town is very this is not even a town. This is a hamlet. The hamlet is very dead right now. There's nobody. There is just
Great.
maybe 10 people here.
Fantastic. Are they nice? Do you like them? Your 10 people?
Yeah, they're
Okay. Well, then
yeah,
that's all that matters.
we get together. Yeah, we get together. We have dinners. My dear friend, the doorway, Jean Leris, the sculptor, is a good friend.
Oh yeah, that beautiful
yeah,
door.
yeah. He's right now in Paris. He's in Paris, and then he's going to England. He's English and French at the same
Oh,
time.
nice.
Yeah, and
Oh, nice.
yeah, and we were recently in Arles. Arles is wonderful. Arles.
I think I've seen paintings of yours from there.
Yeah, and there's I don't know, maybe later, not later, but
Oh, there was
it's paintable actually. I would like to go back and spend a week or so there. And we saw many galleries, and they have museums, and it was nice. It was very nice.
Oh, it
Yeah.
sounds beautiful. My husband he's beginning to just want to be away from everything and everybody. So,
He'll do well here. He'll do well here.
Yeah, it sounds exactly right. And it sounds like such a inspirational, well, you know, when things are quiet like that, you can become inspired. You have a minute to think. Out here, we
Yeah.
don't feel like we have a minute to think. I can't be
Oh no,
inspired by
here is
anything
the
because I'm
total
exhausted by
opposite. Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
noise, constant, you know.
Yeah, no, here is opposite. No noise, nothing.
Oh,
Night
God.
is pitch dark and silent.
That's,
then we take long walks. We walk in the country. It's nice to walk here.
oh,
But
no wonder
yeah,
you look so good. No wonder you look so good. Your cheeks are rosy. Your skin is perfect. Yeah, my gosh. You
yeah,
could
but
be an
my
ad
cheeks
for
are always
living.
rosy.
Beautiful. Is that the red wine? Okay, that's what you said. Well, you're
Well,
doing right. You're living right.
Yeah,
And it
last
shows.
night we went to the nearest town, which is 6 kilometers. It's called San Saturnan. He has a little more life than here, but not much more. So we went to this one wine bar because they're celebrating the
Oh,
Beaujolais Nouveau,
oh, wow.
which is
Nice.
so we had a glass of Beaujolais and some
You hear the
nibble.
noise? She can't.
No,
Oh, you can't
no,
hear? It's just a
no,
constant motorcycles and.
to hear and to see clearly is not perfect with this.
Oh, you're not. You can't see us clearly.
No.
Well, we can see you just beautifully. I see all the beautiful paintings behind you.
Can you see them clearly? The paintings
I can
behind?
see the paintings beautifully.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. Huh?
Yeah.
It's like,
Absolutely gorgeous. Of
Yeah.
course.
That's good. Well, I
Yeah.
have many more. I mean, this is one wall. I have like 5 walls filled with them.
Oh my God. Paradise. That's paradise.
Paradise.
I have a feeling my jaw would drop and stay there. It's so beautiful.
Okay, you're welcome.
So
Whenever you
beautiful.
want.
Well, we miss you. I wish I was saying to Jenny, it's nice to have you here that we can talk to you, but I sure wish I could hug you. That's the only thing we can't do is give you a hug.
I
Since
know,
you're
I know.
so far away, you know?
That's the thing. People say, well, you can talk to family and friends with FaceTime. And I say, yeah, but I want to see them and touch them. It's not the
Yeah,
same.
yeah. But it does feel like you're very close. It does. I mean, as far as the
Pretty
second,
amazing, huh? It's pretty
second
amazing.
place, it's good. It's
Yeah.
okay. We're having a good turnout. I don't know if you can see, a lot of people are coming in.
This is the
No.
artist live on Zoom studio.
Yeah, she's right there. She can see you if you wait.
Oh, really? Well, if you want to talk to them, I'll ask questions. Yeah.
Hello, Maria.
Hello.
How are you?
Okay, how are you
Yeah.
doing?
Can she see it? Oh, okay.
Yes, I see
This
you
is-
very well.
This is Chris and Kathy from, we live in Irvine now. But we bought your first painting 33 years ago.
I was
Oh,
in,
wow.
yeah, I was in Naples, Florida, and I saw your work at a gallery down there because my
Yes, I
mom and
was
dad had a
in
condo down
Naples.
there, and they
Yeah.
said that you'd show your work out here in Laguna Beach. So we've
Oh,
been buying. We have 4 of your paintings.
I don't know if you can
oh,
see.
how
This is
nice.
Laguna Cottages. That's one. I
Yeah,
don't know
I
if you
can
can.
barely, no, I cannot see it. It's impossible. There. Oh, yes, yes, that's one of my alleys, right? Yeah, that's when
Yes.
I did the series of alleys in Laguna Beach. That's
Yeah. So
true. Wow, that's
we
awesome.
we really enjoy your work. We have 3 originals and 1 serigraph in our house.
Perfect.
It's so
Well,
nice to
I hope you like the ones now. They're a bit
Yeah.
different, but
I
yeah,
know we're anxious to look at them. It was
good.
so nice meeting you.
Yeah, same here. Same here. Nice
Thank
to
you.
see you.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, hang out if people have other questions, or if is there anything else you'd like to share with us about your work or your what you're thinking about right now, what you hope to do this next year?
Well, I wish I could be there just briefly and see everybody and talk to people personally, and then come back to my hideout. Hey, Paul, how are you doing?
How's it going?
Okay, it's good.
Yeah, good.
It's going well.
Good. So it's a beautiful show. It hung nicely. Thank you for all your hard work. I
Yeah,
appreciate
you always do a good job hanging it. Anyway, you always could do a good job.
That's my job.
It's your job.
Studio looks great. Nice.
Yeah, yeah, lots of pieces here. Lots of new pieces. A lot of them are wet. And I have some interesting pieces. I wish I could show you closer because um, the texture is much better in a lot of these pieces.
Well, if you,
Not be, not better or worse, different.
yeah.
Just another thing.
Well,
And,
Jenny offered to bring back some paintings in February. So if you want to send me photos of ones that you really like, then I can figure
yeah,
out.
well, I got it. Umberto has to photograph them all anyway to keep a record, and then I'll send you the photos. We have to wait for a day when there is no wind and it's not extremely cold.
Right.
Which is going to come in a couple of weeks. We'll have very nice weather, but right now it's yesterday was mistral and it was awful. It went down to 0 and windy.
Wow.
So we stay home. That's okay. We stay home.
Well, last week we had extreme weather here and the gallery flooded. We had a waterfall. But
I know.
it's all fixed in time for your show, so it all worked out.
Wow. Wow.
We just finished painting the last wall last night to get it ready.
So you have to like close a hole in the wall?
Yeah, they actually had to rip the whole wall open to fix. There were broken pipes inside the walls, so it was quite
Wow.
a mess.
That's crazy. That's really crazy. That's never happened before. That's
We've had, yeah, it has. It's an old thing. So it has happened, but not right before a show. That was a little scary.
Where is Sicily?
Where is Cicely? She's at work. She works at,
She's working. That's true.
yeah,
That's true.
it's daytime here.
Work. Working girl.
Yes, she is.
You guys will be there for like 3 more hours or so, right?
Actually 4 more hours. Yeah.
4 more hours. Okay. Yeah, Jenny said by 6 you're closing, so it's
Yeah.
not like you used to stay till 8. That was a little longer. I was a little too long sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes it got long.
For one shot. I mean, it's nice when you could fix it in several days, not just one day. 7 hours in one day.
Paul, since you've been working with Maria for a long time and you've seen her different bodies of work and groupings of work year after year, do you have any thoughts about this group in particular as you put it together with her?
There's a lot of movement in these paintings. Yeah, between the texture and your brushwork, it's almost like they're alive. I can feel the movement even in the still lifes. There's a lot of energy that you put into it. So I mean, your work has always had passion, but I think you're finding other ways to explain, expose that passion.
Yes, it's true. It's true. Yeah, I've been finding I used to work in several pieces. Now I stay in one piece, erase, start again, and erase, start again. I get obsessed with even a little piece because I'm finding that the colors change so much as I build, layers of different texture, and I think that's kind of a new thing. Which I hope I incorporate in bigger pieces. Because in a big piece outside, that's kind of tough. But I'm gonna try. Need to have a big palette outdoors.
Yeah, Luann, who's been working here for 3 years, she said over that time she's seen your work get more and more detailed and intense. That was her reaction.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Nice to hear.
Yeah, it's a really nice collection. Nice diversity. We'll send you a video, the whole show.
Yeah, because from here I don't see them clearly. I mean, I know the paintings. I remember which paintings I sent and everything, but they're fuzzy from here in the screen. It's a small screen.
Right.
I don't know how you can see anything behind me because you must have the same. Can you see clearly behind me?
You can see pretty clearly. This is a large screen that we have here. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I have a tiny screen. My screen is very